We will now be demonstrating how to make keys via OBD on this 208 chassis CLK. Pull hood release and pull on secondary tab to open hood.
On the passenger side, press the release button and push upwards. Now locate the battery junction box. This is located near the firewall on the driver's side. We release all 4 tabs to pry cover upwards. Connect your ground lead to a suitable ground location on the chassis. Then connect your positive lead to the junction box connector. Select Flash Reprogram, then select Charged. We will need to get access to the driver's side lower dash panel. Release steering lock, and then fully extend steering wheel column. Using special instrument cluster hooks, we will now remove the instrument cluster to get access to our wiring harness. To insert tools, make sure the tool is in the 90-degree position and slide it alongside the instrument cluster bezel. Push the tool in about 2 inches, then turn 90 degrees for hooks to grab instrument cluster bezel. Do the same for both sides. Grab hooks with hands and slowly add pressure one side at a time to release instrument cluster. With the cluster removed, we can see the teeth that we're trying to engage with our tool. Slide tool in, turn 90 degrees, and it'll engage the teeth to remove. Slide the instrument cluster out slightly, and release both connectors for the instrument cluster. Remove the instrument cluster. Once the instrument cluster is removed, we can see that the harness for the EIS is on the right hand side. Pull up and remove some of the tape shielding the wires. Verify that we have the correct wire colors for our EIS. Our ESL lines are going to be blue and yellow and blue and black. This way we know we have the correct wiring harness. Our power lead that we're going to add our fuse adapter to is red. Cut the power lead. And insert your fuse adapter connector. You will need some pliers to crimp down connector to make sure it's fully secured. To access lower dash panel, we will need to remove the 3 Phillips head screws. Once those are loose, we will need to remove side cover vent. Quarter turn counterclockwise to remove. Once the screws are released, we can now press down and lower the dash panel. With the flashlight, we can see that the steering lock is located just below the dash. Disconnect the 5-pin connector for the steering lock mechanism. On your OBD2 cable, take your yellow alligator clip for the K-line and insert it into one of the K-line leads. The K-line leads will either be blue with a black tracer or blue with a yellow tracer. Make sure your OBD2 cable is in the K-line position and insert your OBD2 into the plug. Let's go ahead and connect our Diagspeed. Before plugging in Diagspeed, go ahead and source a 12-volt lead coming off the OBD2 cable. And then we will connect the other end of the lead to the fuse adapter in the instrument cluster area. Make sure to install lead on terminal side that's closest to the EIS. Now connect A to B USB to Diagspeed. On opposite end of USB cable, find open port on laptop and plug in. Next, take OBD2 end, Ethernet side, and plug into Diagspeed Pro. Before opening software, let's do some preliminary checks. Verify that your laptop is either fully charged or plugged into a power source. Also, verify that you have a strong internet connection. Now open software. Go into EIS tools, make sure 202, 208, and 210 is selected, and we're going to read the EIS by infrared. Click Read Data. Before inserting special key, verify infrared port on EIS is clean and free of debris. If needed, wipe off with a clean rag. Then insert special key. Once we have established that we have a good connection line and read from EIS, we can now go into password search window. Select in the drop-down menu W202, 208, 210 EIS style. After, select All Lost Keys EasyS. Our read has now begun. Typical reads are between 10 and 12 minutes. If your reads seem to be taking longer than this, go back and verify all your connections. Once the read is finished, it will prompt you to save the file. Click Desktop, OK, and then click Load to Server. Select your file type as EasyS, select your file, and click Open. After your file has been loaded successfully, click Auto Check. It's best practice to create a folder for your files. Once your folder is created, drag and drop your newly created file into your new folder. Now that we've received our password back from the server, click OK and click Copy. We'll go back into our EIS tool screen and paste our newly found password in the box below. In the extended menu to the top right, click File, Save File, Desktop, our newly created folder, and label the new file EIS with pass. After, select Save. Once our file is saved, we can now generate key files. On the extended menu, click File, Load Done, Desktop, our file folder, and the file we just generated. Click Open. Select the desired key tracks you would like to create. Click Generate Key. After the files have been calculated on the server, select OK and click Generate Key once again. Select Folder to save key files to, press OK. Now go into Key section, insert a new blank key into the Diagspeed Pro. Click Read Key to verify we have an unused key. On the bottom right-hand corner, click Read. Load Desktop, our file folder, and the desired key track you would like to write. Click Open. After, click Write. Verify the key is written successfully, click Read Key. On these early version EIS, we will need to activate the key before introducing it into the car. Read the file again, copy the password in the box below and paste it in the upper portion. Once pasted, read the key file one more time and click Activate Key. Now we can verify that our key should show used. Click Read Key, and now our key is activated. Remove special key from EIS, and before introducing the key into the car, let's go ahead and put it back together. Remove 12-volt lead and insert 7.5 amp fuse into fuse holder. Push wiring back into placeholder. Reconnect both connectors on instrument cluster. And with light pressure, slowly push cluster back into bezel housing. Disconnect K-line lead and reconnect ESL connector to ESL. After those things have been connected, we can now introduce our key to the car. Start the car. Once the car has been started, our remote function should automatically work. To verify that our key has been written to our EIS and activated, let's go ahead and read the EIS again. Insert special key. After the data has been read, we can verify that our last key slot has been written to. That's keys made easy with the Diagspeed Pro.